Why do IIT toppers solve difficult physics problems so easily? Is it because they are born geniuses? No. Is it because they study 15 hours daily? Not always. The real reason is this. They build concepts differently. Average students try to memorize formulas. Toppers build a system that makes concepts impossible to forget. And today, I'll reveal the 4 pillars used by top IIT rankers to make physics insanely strong. If you follow these 4 pillars consistently, physics will stop feeling difficult and start feeling logical. So let's begin. Pillar 1, Concept Definition plus Formula Understanding. Most students make their first mistake here. They directly jump into solving questions without truly understanding what the concept actually means, why the formula exists, what each term represents. Toppers never do that. Whenever they start a new chapter, they first ask, what is the physical meaning behind this concept? For example, take rotational motion. An average student memorizes, but an IIT topper thinks, torque is basically the rotational version of force. Force changes linear motion. Torque changes rotational motion. Then they understand. Now the formula becomes logical, not magical. This is why toppers remember formulas for years. Because they don't memorize formulas. They understand the story behind them. Whenever you study a concept, read its definition carefully. Understand physical meaning. Derive the formula if possible. Know units and dimensions. Ask, why does this happen in real life? This creates your conceptual foundation. And without foundation, even hard work collapses. Pillar 2, Application through solved examples. Now comes the most important stage. A concept is useless until you apply it. Top students solve 8 to 15 quality solved examples immediately after learning a concept. Not randomly. They carefully observe why this approach was used, why other methods failed, which formula fits which situation. This trains the brain to recognize patterns. But here is the real secret. The next day, they solve the same questions again, without seeing the solution. This is where actual learning happens. Because when you struggle to recall the method yourself, your brain builds stronger neural connections. Suppose yesterday you solved. A disk rotating with angular velocity hits a rough surface. The next day, you try again from scratch. Now your brain asks, should angular momentum be conserved? Is friction producing torque? Which axis should I choose? That thinking process develops problem-solving ability, not passive reading. Remember this carefully. Watching solutions creates familiarity. Resolving creates mastery. This single habit separates toppers from average students. Pillar 3, Explore different cases of the same concept. This is where students become dangerous in physics. Top rankers never study only one standard case. They explore multiple variations. Because IIT-JEE loves twisting concepts. Let's understand this using rotational motion. Suppose you study rolling motion. Most students only solve a sphere rolling without slipping on a surface. Done. Chapter finished. But toppers ask, what if friction is absent? What if slipping occurs? What if the body is a ring instead of a disc? What if torque changes with time? What if the incline is rough? What if the axis itself moves? Now suddenly one concept becomes 20 concepts. And this develops flexibility of thinking. Physics is not about memorizing one formula. It is about understanding how situations change. For example, a ring and a solid sphere rolling down an incline behave differently because of different moments of inertia. A topper understands why. That why is what creates air under 100 ranks. Whenever you finish a topic, ask yourself, what are all possible cases? This habit develops true conceptual intelligence. Pillar 4, advanced problems to test concept depth. Now comes the final pillar. The pillar that transforms good students into toppers. Advanced problems. Once concepts become clear, toppers intentionally challenge themselves. Why? Because difficult problems expose weak understanding. An advanced problem forces you to connect multiple concepts together. For example, a rotating rod attached to moving discs with angular momentum about different axes. Now you must combine rotational dynamics, vector analysis, conservation laws, geometry. This creates depth. Initially, you will struggle. That is normal. Even toppers struggle. But every difficult question stretches your thinking capacity. And slowly, your brain starts becoming comfortable with complexity. That is when confidence is born. Not from easy questions, but from surviving hard ones. Final message. Listen carefully. Physics is not a subject of memory. It is a subject of understanding. And toppers are not people with superpowers. They simply follow a better process consistently. The 4 pillars are simple. Understand the concept deeply. Apply it through solved examples. Explore multiple cases. Challenge yourself with advanced problems. If you follow this system every day for 1 year, your rank will change. Your confidence will change. And most importantly, your identity will change. Because one day, people will look at you and say, yeah, this student's concepts are insanely strong. And that is the real journey toward becoming an IIT topper. So stop memorizing physics. Start understanding it. And physics will start loving you back.